Welcome football fans to Front Page Transfers, where we bring the hottest transfer rumors and news from the world of football. We have an exciting episode today on some potential big moves. For news on your favorite club, look for the chapters in the description. Today, we start off on how Liverpool tried and ultimately failed to hijack Chelsea's transfer deal for Moises Caicedo. This transfer saga is packed with twists and turns, and we're here to break down the timeline of events for you. So, let's dive right in. 10 August 2023. Chelsea has been unsuccessful in a breakthrough over negotiations with Brighton for several weeks for the transfer of Moises Caicedo, who has already agreed to personal terms with Chelsea. As per Pearl Joyce, Liverpool kicks off the drama by making initial contact with Moises Caicedo. Described as due diligence, Liverpool shows their interest in hijacking Chelsea's deal. 11 August 2023. As per Paul Joyce, Liverpool agrees on a fee of around £110 million with Brighton for Moises Caicedo. Jurgen Klopp plans to personally talk to the player and share his vision. Ian Doyle states Moises Caicedo initially appears open to joining Liverpool. However, Dharmesh Sheth confirms doubts creep in as the player hesitates about the move. As per Ben Jacobs, Chelsea intervenes by asking Caicedo to wait, keeping him in London. Miguel Delaney reports Liverpool have not been able to agree on personal terms with the player. 12 August 2023. David Maddock revealed that Liverpool's bid was made with encouragement from Caicedo's camp, hinting at his willingness to join if the offer was accepted. Jurgen Klopp feels bitterly disappointed by the unfolding drama. As per Neil Jones, Caicedo's representatives seem to have significant decision-making power, controlling the player's actions. Fabrizio Romano states that Liverpool was informed at lunchtime that Moises Caicedo's clear preference was Chelsea and has decided to keep his word to the club. Liverpool fights all day to change Moises Caicedo's mind, but Chelsea believes they can now seal a deal. 14 August 2023. As per Fabrizio Romano, an agreement is struck between Chelsea and Brighton for £115 million, and medicals are booked. Moises Caicedo's contract with Chelsea is set until 2031. After successfully completing the medical, Chelsea triumphantly announces the Moises Caicedo deal. Nazar Kinsella reveals Liverpool is furious, feeling misled after their earlier encouragement from the players' camp. Chelsea is not done with Moises Caicedo. According to Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea is on the verge of securing the services of Romeo Lavia from Southampton. This deal is expected to come in at a total package of £58 million, with Chelsea shelling out £53 million and an additional £5 million in bonuses. The Athletic reports that Lavia's starting wage at Chelsea might be lower than what James Ward-Prowse is earning at West Ham. David Ornstein reveals that Newcastle is diligently working on a deal to bring Lewis Hall on board. While Chelsea had preferred a loan deal with Crystal Palace, Hall seems to have his sights set on a permanent transfer to Newcastle. The potential price for this exciting transfer is expected to be around £35 million. Liverpool is swiftly moving on to other targets after missing out on Moises Caicedo. Fabrizio Romano suggests that the Reds are closing in on Wataru Endo from Stuttgart for a reported fee of around €18 million. According to Jacob Steinberg, Crystal Palace is bracing themselves for Liverpool to intensify their interest in Cheick Doucoure. While Crystal Palace values Doucoure at approximately £70 million, Liverpool believes they can negotiate the deal for a more favourable fee, hovering around £58 million. Jonathan Johnson suggests that Liverpool might also rekindle their interest in Khephren Thuram. Moving on to Manchester United. As per Alfredo Padul, Manchester United is in the hunt for Sofyan Amrabat, and the deal seems to be inching closer. Wages have reportedly been agreed upon, signaling a potential move. However, the club playing the waiting game as they await the departure of either Donny van de Beek or Scott McTominay. The buzz around Ryan Gravenberch's possible move to Manchester United is also picking up steam. In the last few hours, the club has reportedly made contact with Bayern Munich regarding the player. Amidst all the transfer talks, Harry Maguire is making his intentions clear. As per Simon Stone, the defender is determined to stay at Manchester United and fight for his place in the first team. Reports have clarified that there was never an agreement in place for Maguire's personal terms with West Ham, and he respects both the club and David Moyes. Manchester United has shown respect for Maguire's decision, emphasising their commitment to player welfare. Mason Greenwood is expected to be reinstated at Manchester United as early as next week, as per Neil Custis. Switching gears to Manchester City, Christophe Terror reports that De Bruyne will undergo surgery in Antwerp due to a hamstring injury. The recovery period is estimated to be around 3 to 4 months. Man City are looking at replacing De Bruyne with Lucas Paqueta. Jack Gorn indicate that Manchester City believes a move for Lucas Paqueta could potentially cost up to £80 million. However, Jason Burt suggests that West Ham has set a price of £85 million for Paqueta. Manchester City's plans are not limited to Lucas Paqueta. Sacha Tavolieri reporting that Jeremy Doku has agreed to a 5-year deal and personal terms with the club. Doku's preference is clear. He wants to don the City jersey and has already had a conversation with none other than Pep Guardiola. However, Stade Rennais won't part ways easily, reportedly demanding a minimum of €55 million for the young talent. Manchester City's scouting eyes are also fixated on Dani Olmo. Gianluca Di Marzia reports that although Pep Guardiola appreciates Olmo's skills, RB Leipzig isn't keen on selling their asset. The fee for Olmo, if he were to be available, could be significant, with Leipzig possibly demanding as much as €80 million to €100 million. Moving on to Real Madrid, the much-discussed Kylian Mbappé situation takes center stage once again. According to Fabrice Hawkins, voices close to the club suggest that the Frenchman might be open to an extension with PSG. However, the players' camp has not confirmed this stance, leading to a bit of ambiguity. A particularly interesting twist in this tale involves Kylian Mbappe's potential sacrifice of a significant portion of his 2023/24 bonuses for PSG. This move could save the club a hefty sum and potentially pave the way for him to become a free agent in 2024. While Nasser Al-Khelaifi is still holding hope, L'Équipe asserts that as of now, Mbappé isn't considering any contract extension. Moving on to defense, Aymeric Laporte is seemingly keeping an eye on Real Madrid's interest following Eder Militáo's injury. Martin Blackburn reports that the defender is in a wait-and-see mode, pondering whether Los Blancos will make a move for him. Turning our attention to financial matters, Real Madrid has emerged victorious in a legal battle. The club has won €10 million from the Spanish tax agency as a result of a €40 million lawsuit regarding payments to agents of football players. Moving to Barcelona, we kick off our updates with Joao Felix, who is inching closer to a move to Camp Nou. According to Manu Sainz, talks are progressing for a loan deal. Unlike Mathieu Alemany, who had doubts, Deco is said to be a strong advocate for Felix's signing. The transfer tango between Manchester City and FC Barcelona continues, this time involving Joao Cancelo. Fabrizio Romano reports that discussions are progressing well and entering a crucial phase. A loan deal with a purchase option is on the table. The fee, salary split, and purchase amount still need to be ironed out. Exciting times ahead for both clubs. As per The Athletic, FSC Barcelona seems ready to part ways with Marcos Alonso this summer. The club reportedly expressed disappointment in his pre-season performances. With this news, it's evident that changes are in the air at the Nou camp. Fabrizio Romano reports Tottenham Hotspur is considering Mathieu Alemany as a potential director of football. Alemany, who is set to leave Barca on September 2nd, was previously linked to Aston Villa. Moving on to PSG, Neymar Jr. has made a staggering move to Al Hilal, with Fabrizio Romano reporting an eye-popping $300 million package. Neymar's record salary over 2 years, combined with potential bonuses and commercial deals, could skyrocket to an astonishing $400 million until 2025. In exchange, PC is set to receive nearly €100 million. Ousmane Dembélé is all set to take over the iconic number 10 jersey. PSG is eyeing some more departures too. Marco Verratti's name is in the mix, with PSG hoping to secure more than €50 million from his departure. Despite firm interest from Al Hilal, Verratti's heart leans towards Europe. However, the financial match with European clubs seems elusive as they grapple with the transfer fee and his substantial salary. The PSG transfer carousel keeps spinning. Negotiations with Kolo Muani are in full swing as Paris pushes for an agreement. The reported asking price from Frankfurt is rumored to be below €100 million. Meanwhile, Bradley Barcola is still on PSG's radar, even though Line has rejected a PSG offer ranging from €30 million to €35 million. That concludes today's transfer news roundup. Which transfer rumor excites you the most and why? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more exciting football transfer update. Until next time, take care and keep supporting the beautiful game.